guys, and welcome back to my channel. In case this is your first time seeing my face on YouTube, please make sure to go down there and hit the subscribe button. I think that is the first time I have ever done that with my left hand, so that felt weird. But hi, my name is Veronica, in case you don't already know, and today I thought it would be fun to do like a really casual Q&A video. So I'm just like, you know, standing in front of my desk in my dorm room. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram because I feel like we haven't talked recently. So I'm just going to fly through these as fast as possible because I, no joke, received like over 60 questions in, I don't know, 2-3 hours. So I'm gonna do my best to answer as many of these as possible, but I'm running short on time because I have to get to class. So without further ado, let's just hop into the video. So the first question I received was actually from Cheyenne Simmons, and she said, might be a silly question, but how are your classes going this semester? And that's definitely not a silly question. Thank you so much for asking. And this semester, my classes have definitely been harder because I've been taking human anatomy and organic chemistry. They're harder science classes, and they kind of go more towards my major than all of my gen ed classes last year, but I've actually really been enjoying them, and even though they've been challenging, I've definitely learned a lot from them, and I've really learned to appreciate my major even more. And so although my classes have been harder, I feel like I've gone into them more confidently than I did last year, and so overall, I'm doing a-okay. Ilona H710 asks, what do you want for Christmas? Hello from Hungary. Hi girl. For Christmas this year, I may have actually asked for the most boring presents ever. The gifts I asked my parents to get me this year were a printer and new brush heads for my Clarisonic. Next year, I'm not going to be living in a building on campus because I'll be living in my sorority house, and to my knowledge, there isn't a printer there that I'll be able to use with my student ID, and I do not feel like walking across campus every time I have to print something, so I just asked for a printer that I could have in my room next year. And as far as the Clarisonic brush heads go, I just needed new ones. Luciana G0401 asks, how do you balance university and being an influencer, as in like YouTube or Instagram? So good question. I still don't really know and kind of try to figure this out day by day. The way that I approach school and YouTube is that school comes first. So this year I've definitely prioritized my classes and my grades over YouTube, which does mean that I've been slacking a little bit on my channel, but as of right now, my grades are more important to me, and I see YouTube as like a part-time job. So I usually like to block some time out of my week towards YouTube, but it will always come second to my education. I don't know if I should be worried about this, but one of the most asked questions on this Instagram story post was if I had a boyfriend, and the answer is no, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm nowhere close to having a boyfriend, and to be honest, I'm totally okay with that. I've spent this past year prioritizing myself, and I don't know if I have enough time for that right now. It's Lindy asked, where would you like to travel most? That's actually really cool that you asked that, because right now I'm actually looking into studying abroad this summer, and I'm considering Spain and Italy, so I'd have to say that those are my top two choices for now. A lot of people also asked what my major is and my plans for after graduation. At Marquette, I'm majoring in biomedical sciences and minoring in business administration, and I'm hoping to take that combo and go into the healthcare field with it, but I haven't really decided what exactly I want to do with it yet, so that is to be determined. My sorority sister Kelly just asked me what my favorite Alpha Chi memory is, and for those of you who do not know, I am in Alpha Chi Omega, which is a sorority here on Marquette's campus, and I'd have to say that my favorite memory is probably initiation, just because our sorority goes off campus for our initiation, and so it's like this whole like overnight little weekend trip, and it's so much fun. You really get closer to the girls in the sorority, and I really think that that is my favorite memory. But I also loved Denim Day last year because my sorority's philanthropy is sexual violence awareness, and Denim Day is all about that, and so I just loved being able to walk on campus and seeing everyone in their denim jackets, wearing jeans, and just kind of like sharing the love all day long. Maria VYS5 asks, if you had an opportunity to learn any new foreign languages, which ones would you choose? In high school, I took Spanish classes, but I'm not good at Spanish at all, so I kind of wish that I had kind of stuck with it and been able to get better at it, because I feel like that would be a really cool tool to have. But if I had to pick like a completely new language to learn, I guess I would say French. I feel like that would be like really cool to like whip out at a party. Maria also asks, have you ever thought of changing the color of your hair? If yes, which one would you choose? And to be honest, guys, if I was more adventurous and like not scared of commitment at all, I would actually kind of love seeing what I would look like with platinum blonde hair, but I'm super scared of like changing things up like that, and so I don't know if that will ever happen, but I think it would look pretty cool, especially over the summer if I had like a tan or something. Grace Kopp asks, what has been the biggest difference between freshman year and sophomore year in college? And I think that the biggest difference is just I've gone into sophomore year being more confident, whether that be confident in myself or in my friend group and the people that surround me. I definitely feel like less terrified going into this year, which is a very genuine feeling to have freshman year of college. You kind of go into the school year, you don't know anyone, and you kind of like are in a panic. And so sophomore year has definitely been really nice with the added confidence boost. But I guess another difference for me personally has been that I found myself more involved on campus. I've joined more organizations, I'm more active at my on-campus job, and I'm taking harder classes and meeting new people all over the place, and so that has definitely been a really cool transition. Christine Vitrup asked, what do you like the most about Christmas? I'd say that my favorite part of like Christmas and the Christmas season is just the general happy mood that it puts everyone in. I feel like during the holidays, everyone is just happier and nicer to people, and there's just good vibes all around, and I kind of wish it was like that all year long. Catherine Zuzak asked, what do you miss from home? And my immediate answers are my mom's home-cooked meals and vegetables, because I get so tired of the food in the campus dining halls, and especially since I don't have like a kitchen in my dorm room. Like, this is literally my kitchen right here, guys, my microwave and my mini fridge, that's all. So every time I go home, I definitely appreciate the food my mom puts on our table more and more each time I go back. Amanda Crosby asked, do any professors know about your channel? And to my knowledge, I don't think they do. A lot of my TAs do, just because like I have this sticker on my laptop that literally says YouTube on it, and so a lot of them have like asked me about it and then found out that I had a YouTube channel from that. And for those of you who don't know who a TA is, they're a teacher assistant, so they're usually an upperclassman or graduate student who just like helps out with college classes or labs or discussion groups. So a lot of my TAs know, but I don't think any of my professors do. That would be a little weird. JH Veggie Journey asked, favorite warm winter coat and favorite holiday latte? I practically live in my Michael Kors like parka. It goes down to my knees and keeps me so warm during the winter. And my favorite holiday latte has to be just a plain old vanilla latte. I don't really like sugary coffee drinks, and so the vanilla latte is like just enough sweetness for me without being too overpowering. Also, a lot of people are asking for study tips for college finals, and so I think that I'm going to make like a whole separate video dedicated to that, so make sure to keep an eye out for it on my channel. Emily Marie McGirt asks, when does your winter break start? And I actually go home on December 15th because I have a late night Friday final this year. It literally ends at 10 p.m., which is disgusting in my opinion. But I get to go home that next Saturday morning, and I'm so excited to just like be able to chill at home, and I don't even think I'm working at my retail job this year, so I'm just like so beyond happy about that. ML Gallagher 05 asks, do you speak to your parents in Polish? And the answer is yes. In case you guys didn't know, I am Polish. I'm 100% Polish, and I'm first generation born in America, and so I grew up speaking Polish. It was my first language, and I still talk to my parents in Polish, text them in Polish all the time. It's just kind of like a second language to me at this point. And the last question I'm going to answer in this Q&A is, what is your favorite part about living in Milwaukee? And I guess to that I have to say all like the hidden gems of restaurants that the city has to offer. I feel like I'm constantly discovering new places to eat. So one of my favorite things to do with my friends is to explore new restaurants in the city. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got to learn a little bit more about me through the process. But if you want me to be making more Q&A videos in the future, make sure to let me know down in the comments down below. And follow me on Instagram so you can participate the next time I do a Q&A. But other than that, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye!